Wargaming just released a video, a little bit of a coming soon teaser, and this one might be a bit different than what we've seen so far on the other ones. I think, yeah, I will just show you here, so let's dive into it. Okay, volcano, couple mountains, looking great. Can you already guess what map it is? I think the bridges were already giving a bit of a hint there. Very short teaser that we are getting there, but it does actually show us a lot. First of all, I mean, just seeing this, we can already see it is probably Kennel, right? We all know this map in a very different form. It did get a massive graphics update, and we can see it looks a lot more like Middleburg or other PBR maps on the first sight. But I want you to pay close attention to what is actually happening there. And just, I have to point it out, this excavator is absolutely gorgeous. I love this one. Well, let's just go for muted sound here. What I wanted to point out here, it's about to come here. Look at this. Look at the physics here. All that stuff is getting destroyed. That is something that we are absolutely not used to in Blitz so far. And this is actually an entirely new league here. And also everything just looks a lot better if you're paying close attention to it. Here you don't really see the difference too much. It still looks kind of like the standard Blitz. But if you are then looking at screens like this one, could be like next vacation destination for some beautiful hikes and bonfires and fighting bears and whatnot. But really just looking at the physics, all that kind of stuff is so much more detailed. And it looks like there was really something big to happen here with Blitz. And the question now is kind of if it's just about one map, which would be kind of meh, it would still be cool, definitely. Or if it is actually some broader change. And there is something that has already, a rumor that has already spread, which has something to do with Unreal Engine. If you were paying attention to the news, there has been a job offer or job vacancy here at Wargaming in Vilnius for an Unreal developer for World of Tanks Blitz. So they're not really keeping it secret, although there have not been any news about this subject so far. So only this little trailer, and this is what we know here. And for most of you, probably Unreal Engine doesn't really ring a bell, doesn't really say anything to you. So I was actually still watching some videos about what it actually does and why it is so important. So if we are just to sum this up here, Unreal Engine is having some, with the newest update, they had some big changes there, where previously it took a long time to render some 3D objects with Cinema 4D or other highly professional software. And nowadays, with the newest update on just Unreal Engine 5, it is possible to just go for some procedural rendering here that is just live rendering of highly complex 3D objects. And you can see how great this can be looking in this video. It is used a lot for gaming and fancy applications like tons of donuts and all that kind of stuff that you might need. So at this point, we don't know how much of Unreal Engine 5 is actually going to come to Blitz. I personally also am no expert, so I don't know if like part of it could be implemented or more than that. But we can see the direction there. There are big graphic updates coming to Blitz It might be only about this map, but it is maybe a little bit unlikely that we're just going to stick to one specific map only for such graphic updates, especially when it comes to the destruction physics there. This kind of destructible objects do exist on every single map out there, right? So I think all of those might be replaced then, for example, like some viewer has pointed out, it happened with the trees at some point, that they were all updated at once, and we might get this kind of update there. That would be absolutely phenomenal. So far, Blitz has actually been lagging behind PC games a lot. For a mobile game, the graphics are still great. I really don't have any problem with that. I'm not playing Blitz for the graphics, to be honest, but still, nice graphics are quite fancy, right? We can all agree on that. They are really making a game better if you're having a device capable of that. But so far, if you're looking at PC games, there is really a big difference. But with these changes that we are seeing here, I think you might really mistake it for some top tier PC game, and there is not much of a difference anymore. I don't know if Wargaming is just deciding to focus more on the PC players, or if they are just seeing that the people are buying more expensive, or rather more capable devices, because also more capable devices are getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper nowadays. You just get really well performing iPads and whatnot for the lowest deals already. So I think the entry level is on a good level today, nowadays, with the efficiency there of the devices, so that most of us will be able to see a lot of what we are seeing here on this kind of trailer. And of course, some lower end devices might be cut off there, or might have to play on much lower graphic settings. I hope that no one is really having to stop the game because of that kind of stuff to happen. But I think that Wargaming probably will have that in the back of their head as well. So this is actually just bringing Blitz to the highest level of graphics that we're having in mobile gaming again, and even gets it to be at least competitive with other PC games a bit more, which might of course also be a good hint that the Blitz future is kind of secured. Just to address all the people who are always saying Blitz would be dying, I think we could still see some development here. That's already it for this video, so thanks a lot for watching. See you guys soon on the next stream maybe. Goodbye.